So we are back, and we're going to have, just like in our Thorak campaign, we're going to have another exciting episode here, I am pretty sure. Now, reviewing the strategic situation, we have Boris Tidebringer, who is close enough for us to hit, just barely close enough for us to hit. So we're going to do that, obviously. We're going to have to hope that there aren't any other Empire, Reichland, I should say, army. Well, actually not just Reichland, because we are at war now with multiple Empire factions here. We're at war with Wissenland and Reichland. Okay, so just those two. All right, so we have to hope that there are no other Wissenland or Reichland armies close enough to do anything to us after we attack Boris Tidebringer. I'm not expecting that to be much of a fight at all. We will absolutely annihilate them. Now, we have these two armies here, and I don't know whether when they switch to their regular stance, whether they'll have enough movement to be able to hit the Black Pit. It's extremely possible that they will, in which case we will lose the Black Pit this turn. It's really, I mean, the garrison is at the bare bones right now, so it can't defend itself against practically anything. But that's fine. Again, as long as we keep Khazrak alive, we're okay. Obviously, we're not exactly world beaters so far in this campaign, but I see absolutely no reason to give up on it. So let's go ahead and destroy Boris here, and kind of reassess at that point. So, well, actually, first of all, I've got a rank here for or level for Khazrak. Let's go ahead and, do I want Bloodlust maybe? Dagnab, it takes a second for the thing to fill up. Uncanny Senses is not bad, but Shadowhide was really the priority for me because of vulnerability to missile weapons. Magic is a little bit of a lower priority. I would, however, like to start getting his melee defense up. I actually think I may do that. Start getting his defenses improved. Let's just double check and see if we have any. No, we do not. No magic items, no ancillaries. Let's go ahead now and destroy Boris yet again. I am pleased to see. Ooh, a Pyrrhic victory, really? That's a bit surprising to me, and even though it's an ambush. Well, we shall see about that game. We shall see. Let's see. I'm kind of stretching my memory here to see how many times Khazrak has already defeated Boris. Maybe it's just once. Maybe this will only be the second time. It's definitely happened before, however. Okay, again, we're going to get in on his missile units right away. Let's start deployment here. We want to get our spearmen. Let me think how to do this. Let's get 2 spearmen here. Let's get our raiders behind. Let's get... Actually, there's not really any reason to not have all of our spearmen together. And then, of course, all of our best melee infantry. Let's get them a little bit more spread out. I'm not going to... Or maybe I should hit from 2 directions. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try this all from one direction. All of these guys, let's put you in a control group, and this time let's remember to actually turn on the what's this called? Locked formation. Okay, and now you guys we're gonna put here. That's good enough. No, we're gonna get you behind. We're gonna lock up. Make sure that we've locked up everything. All of the missile units there. Same thing with the Minotaurs. Khazrak, let's go ahead and get you coming out of the woods here. Let's go ahead and hide our Bray Shaman a little bit behind him. Alright, so we're going to go in with 3. Then we're going to go in with, I'm not going to bother to control group them, but then we'll hit from behind with all of our faster units, plus the Minotaurs. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's go ahead and hit everyone. Let's go ahead and get you guys in. Let's get you on him, you on him, you go ahead and get on them. And Khazrak. Let's get you hitting from behind. You're okay up there for the time being. Let's remember to use our fireball this time. It's a good idea. And you guys go ahead and hit them. The dogs too. Okay, the Empire Knights are all but destroyed. That's a good thing. Let's go ahead and get our raiders kind of moving in this direction. Bray Shaman, let's go ahead and get you casting on him. Yeah, these guys are doing a number on Boris. That's kind of nice. Khazrak, let's pull you back out. Let's go ahead and get these guys all. Is there anything that we need to run down? No, there is not. They are all shattered. Okay, let's get the Minotaur. Excuse me, the Minotaurs. Let's get them. Over here, let's go ahead and get these guys hitting the spearmen from behind. Again, I kind of hate to hit, and halberdiers as well. Kind of hate to hit halberdiers and spear units with my cavalry and my large units, but really can't be helped right now. And I think we've got overwhelming advantages here, so I think it's all fine. Bray Shaman, do you have another spell on you? You do. Let's go ahead and get it on there. Let's go ahead and get the dogs. Hit them from behind, please. Let's get the dogs over here. You go in next. You guys keep moving closer. You go ahead and run them down. Make sure that they stay broken. Spearmen, you guys might as well all just pile in. It's just a great big scrum now. One more cast. Khazrak, you took a little bit of damage, Khazrak. I guess that's going to happen until I get your defenses improved. Let's just make sure that that Boris is dead. And I think I can speed up a little bit at this point. I think they're all about to shatter, I would imagine. Wow, you guys are not really doing a whole heck of a lot to Boris there, are you? He's actually healing. That's terrible. Come on, guys. Let's get all of our fast units on him. See if you can. Okay, so Sigmar's sons, they're unbreakable. That's the reason why this fight is still even happening. Yeah, he's Come on, Khazrak, get in there, buddy. Brace Shaman, you don't have any more casts left. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everybody on Boris. We want to kill him. Come on, man. How is he? He's got more health than he did when he broke. Come on, guys. What on earth is going on here? I'm having a heck of a time here. And plus he's not slowing down either. That's the other problem. Wow, this is amazing. We slowed him down finally, but I don't think it's nearly enough. At this point, it's just kind of an exercise in endless futility here, actually. Yeah, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing, team. Team Khazrak, that is embarrassing. All right. $70 losses, I can live with that. Absolutely destroyed the army. The thing is, I just wanted to... I'm pretty sure you would get more experience and treasure loot from the battle if we had actually managed to wound Boris. Still, with everything else going on in this campaign, I don't think I can afford to worry about that too much. We're still back in a situation where we need to think big picture, think strategy, think long term. How do we win battles short term and keep ourselves alive long term until we can get a couple herdstones up and field another army? That's really a major priority. Alright, a little bit of Bestial Rage, or 800. Yeah, we can afford to lose a little bit more Bestial Rage in order to get more favor. We don't desperately need the replenishment, and that was nice. We got ourselves a weapon. That's always a welcome thing. Alright, goodbye to Boris. Plus we get an extra trait. I'll always take that. Audacious, we'll take that. Sword of Strife, and we won't say no to that. Okay, alright. Let's reassess. Let's spin our camera around here so we know what we're looking at. Weissmund, or Weissmund, one or the other, is a strong possibility. We cannot get too much further. We could get 177 rating. We only have 4% movement left, so we might as well. Let me just double check. Yeah, we'll be able to hit that next turn if we decide to, or we could always run back to the Black Pit, but that is probably asking for trouble to get ourselves sort of trapped in our herdstone here, because our herdstone is really not looking too great, even in the short term. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look here at relative faction strength. We're not even as strong as Wissenland. They got 5 settlements. Wow. And Reichland has 14. Yikes, okay. Be really, really nice if Festus would go to war with somebody useful. Anybody, Festus. Don't understand what is going on there, but we'll deal with it. Okay, not really a whole lot else we can do this turn. We can't go into our encampment stance. Let's find out whether or not the Black Pit... I'll tell you what, if for some reason it should survive one turn, which is basically only because these armies can't reach it, then we could hit Weissmund next turn, get ourselves enough marks of ruination to go ahead and do the ritual. We'll turn around and we'll lose, obviously, the Black Pit over the end turn after that anyway. But it would be nice then to get our marks of ruination up into the next tier there. Well, let's go ahead and find out if they can reach it. We'll find out very quickly here. Reichland's one of the first factions to go. I thought. There we go. Nope. Staying in raiding stance, so they can't reach it. Okay, now we're at war with Balthazar as well. Ooh. He is at war with the Fecundites. Well, I don't really need another powerful enemy right now. As much as I hate to do it, 800 gold, we can afford that, and I'd rather be hitting Balthazar at a time of our own choosing. Oh my goodness, I clicked the wrong button. Alright, well, it is what it is. I guess we're at war with Balthazar after all. Okay, anybody else who is in that situation, please make sure that you click the correct button. Thematically, it makes sense anyway. Ooh, that's annoying. That's not what we wanted to see. Okay, so they have massively reinforced.
I'll ignore that.
Weissmund, however,
I will not obey.
I'm still half tempted to hit it. If I go into ambush stance, can I reach him? I can. So I could always hit this army right here.
I refuse.
However, in so doing, we burn up all of our movement. We won't have enough to be able to go into ambush stance. If there are not any other armies down here, he'll be able to hit us with both this and them. So that's quite risky. And is it worth the risk? Probably not. Probably not. The Black Pit here. We have enough money now that we could do the line of sight if we wanted to just try to defend our Herdstone. But I don't think we do. I don't think we do. The garrison there is hardly worth anything in a fight. He's going to hit us with two armies. If we go into encampment stance, we can't get close enough to ambush them if they choose to attack it. Let's go ahead and at least give Khazrak his extra skill up here. Get his melee defense a little bit higher. Got all these Bray Shaman's familiars that it would be nice to use. We got 1200 dread. Need 1500. We're getting 50 per turn. So 6 turns at the absolute most, even if we didn't fight a battle, which we know we are going to. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move my Bray Shaman out of the army. Get a better look here at whether there are any other armies. I don't see any other armies down here. We're going to destroy this army and risk it. This army could not turn around and destroy us, I don't believe. Okay, let's go ahead and move. All right. Okay, I need to make sure that I don't I want to be able to get the Bray Shaman back into our army. So if I do this, if I move right next to him, okay, then we move him back into the army. Now, please tell me we can still hit. Yes, we can. Okay. All right, at least I did that much correctly. All right, we're going to have another ambush battle. Sounds good. I see no reason why this wouldn't go more or less the same as the previous one. I didn't look at the level of the Lord, but Gustav von Hassel, how tough could he be? Famous last words, right? Okay, and more or less the same strategy. Let's start deployment here. Let's get Khazrak up here. Let's get... You know what we're going to do? We're going to divide up a little bit here. We're going to pincers his cav if we can. Then let's go ahead and get all of you guys. There's no reason to charge right into his melee infantry. So let's kind of, I don't exactly want to say make them come to us, because it's not like they're coming from any great distance, but let's go ahead and make sure that we take down his ranged units and his cav right away. And we're going to do that by also bringing in our fastest units to tie them down until the spearmen can get in there and help. We'll get our minotaurs here as sort of a speed bump for all of his melee infantry, I think. And the Bray Shaman, let's get you right here. Khazrak, we're going to actually have you start out with the fireball before you do anything else. Let's do it. All you guys in like this. All you guys in like this. You guys get in here. You on them, you on them. You on them, 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 on them, on them, on them. You guys, yes, okay. Khazrak, you're fine in there. Let's go ahead and pull our Bray Shaman back just a little bit. What's going on here? We got them broken. Let's go ahead and get them up here into this great big scrum. My Minotaurs are doing okay. Khazrak. Okay. Bray Shaman, can you cast yet? Yes, you can. Alright. Are his cav coming back? Yes, they are. That's fine. Take them a minute to get here. You guys, Khazrak, since you pulled 3, you go ahead and hit them as well. Okay, now our Minotaurs are actually starting to take a little bit of damage, so we got to get them some help. Khazrak, go ahead and pull through. Cast a fireball now on them. Okay. Let's make sure that we take down all of his missile units. Okay, we're actually losing Minotaurs now. That's not great. Okay, I think we're all right. I'm not thrilled with the status of the Minotaurs, but I'm not panicking about it. Oh, he's in combat. I need to get him out. All right, we're down to 12 Minotaurs. They've definitely served their purpose. How are you guys doing? Let's get you on those halberdiers. You guys, and then you guys stay on him. All right, Khazrak, you're pretty much wreaking havoc over here. Let's go ahead and get you on those halberdiers. Oh my goodness, I did this again. Cannot believe I keep doing this. Completely forgetting about the raiders. Okay, one of them, let's split them up and hit them on each of those broken units. Let's go ahead and get these guys hitting the halberdiers from behind. Go ahead. Go ahead and get him on the Empire Knights. The dogs have taken a little bit of casualties because they're in there fighting halberdiers, of course. We want to get all... Okay. All right. Everybody now attacking... Everybody who can do damage to his lord, please do so. That includes all of you fellas. And you fellas. And the Minotaurs as well. You're not going to be able to get there in time. Let's go ahead and just have you get a little target practice there. Okay. How is his... Okay, the good news is his lord is not healing, so we can go ahead and plan on killing him, although it's not exactly going down real quick. I can't cast another Spirit Leech on him, unfortunately. He'll go down eventually. For some reason, though, my units have... probably because he's shattered, so... There we go. Okay. "61 losses that time. Unfortunately, 4 of them were Minotaurs. But it's okay. It's not going to be anything to get too upset about. And it's going to give us enough marks of ruination to perform our ritual before we lose the Herdstone. Now, the big risk here, just to reiterate, is Khazrak is now exposed. But I don't think that army that he's got in Weissmund is strong enough to attack him, much less win. $2,000 favor. Yeah, see, that's twice as much favor as we got from defeating Boris but not wounding him. Plus another 1,000 if we want to. I don't see why not. Ritual of Ruin available. It's definitely what we wanted. Let's go ahead and do that. Perform ritual. We are now into the next tier. We're sitting on 34. Army capacity +1. Can I actually go ahead and do it? I can. I thought I had to... Oh, that's excellent. Well, gonna have to move him out of the Herdstone. Well, no, actually, he'll start outside the Herdstone. We're going to have to hope that he's going to be able to retreat from... Do I want Cunning? I like Cunning. I know it's far weaker in 3 than it was in 2. Income from raiding. Doom Bull, this would be not a bad choice. Great Bray Shaman. Strategist. Strategist is really good, particularly with the choice of minus 50% campaign movement mod that we're using. An extra little boost to his campaign movement is definitely something to think about. Would I rather do Lore of Death or Lore of Shadows? Discipline, not bad. Confident, not bad. I don't know my different Beastmen lords well enough really to know what the trade-offs are. I'm going to take Lore of Shadows. I'm going to take Disciplined. I forgot we had a quest to do that, so we completed that. We cannot move him into the Herdstone. That would be a death sentence for him. We obviously are going to want to try to recruit, but oh, he can't because he's not in the in-camp stance. Never mind. All we can do is hope that he'll be able to retreat far enough away when they attack the Black Pit. Unless I'm missing something, which is always possible. Let's go ahead and level up our Bray Shaman. One more, let's see here. Yeah, we're eventually going to want to start doing overcasting, so we'll do that. Okay, and let's think about this a second. It doesn't look, I mean, he could have something down here. I don't see any bonus to his public order from military presence in Altdorf, but I do here in this province of Middenland. It's possible that they're in Karaberg, but hopefully not. We could go ahead and do some raiding again, but that would give us Vigor and Battle Winded in the off chance that he does attack us, which I don't really want. I don't want to give us any disadvantages in combat whatsoever, so I'm not going to raid this turn. Okay, so this is definitely a risky end turn for us. This is going to be a big cross your fingers type of an end turn. Halfway to researching our 8 technologies. We still have this quest battle to win sometime. By recruiting some missile infantry, we'll get missile focus, which is neither here nor there. And we need to upgrade a settlement to tier 5, but you know what? We have to worry about upgrading a settlement to tier 3 before we can worry about that. I'm not going to bother to build anything here because we're very likely to lose it this in turn. Let's check the old diplomacy here.
Northmen come.
At least the Fekendites should like us now a little bit more because we're both at war with Balthazar. And they're actually only at strength 69. Reichland's only at 59. And Wissenland is only at 90. So none of that's really terrifying other than the fact that we're in the 100s, which is quite weak. If we can get our lord, our second lord, to survive for even one turn, we will be in much better shape. We'll be able to basically consolidate our forces, get him recruiting in more units, use him as a decoy to draw in Empire armies while Khazrak ambushes them. It's all predicated on surviving this in turn. I have probably put this off long enough. So let's go ahead and cross our fingers. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's Karl Franz now. We're going to retreat away. Can he get far enough away? The settle... Nope, he cannot. There's... Oh dear, he didn't get far enough away. Oh well. It is what it is. I'm not going to waste any time with these depleted units. This is most unfortunate. I really wish... He's already retreated once. There's no way to save him. Oh well. $75 dread is a very poor consolation for that. Oh, okay, that worried me a little bit. Thought we had another army coming in towards Khazrak. Well, we do, but I thought it was going to get close enough. Whew, okay, alright, we survived. Not looking great. Not looking great at all, but it's okay. We're still alive. Oof. Come on, Festus. Somebody else please go to war with Reichland. Okay, I'm going to worry about that another time. Capital lost, obviously. Army retreats. War declared. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much, Festus. You declared war with the tree hammers. Idiots. Okay. Alright, well, we can't attack Weissmund because even though we could win that fight,
Impossible.
we would expose ourselves to the counterattack. We can't really hit anybody else. We're going to have no choice but to go into hiding for the time being and just look for an opportunity to ambush somebody. Man, he's got a lot of armies. Wow. Let's maybe move in the direction of Karaberg. Do they have... We don't know if they have... They clearly don't have an army in there right now, but I'm not seeing any bonus to public order for this province or this province, so it's possible that they don't have any armies down in this direction. So we're going to head that way. We can't get very far, but we can at least get into the forest where we're a lot safer. We're not at 100% there, so we got to move somewhere where we're at 100%. It's going to have to be here. Okay. All right. Not quite 5,000 favor. Not really any recruiting worth doing. Unless we can get a regiment of renown. There's one that we could get. No. No, I'm not going to give up any of our high rank units at this point. We're going to sink or swim with what we've got for the time being until we can get another herdstone raised. Is there any other building that we can't afford to upgrade them? Is there any other building that we would want? Well, no, not at this point. Save our favor until we have at least 6,000. Take another look here at the diplomacy. We're down to 124, which is yucky. Festus has decided to go to war with somebody who is completely irrelevant to us. All right, another intern here. I don't think we'll get attacked, at least, this intern. I don't think this one is quite as much of a hold your breath moment. We do have... we do always have dread purchases. Now that I know that I don't need to save up for 1,500 for a second army, all I need to do is get another herdstone up. Maybe we could think about unlocking something else here. This is all money. I don't want to burn my money on those. It is always an option to get... we don't have room in our army right now, though, so I'm not going to bother to do that. Pretty soon we'll have another full moon, and hopefully we'll be able to start unlocking additional really good units here. But we need a second army, really, before we can do any of that. So, all right, let's see what happens. Hopefully his hero unit is not close enough to pull us out of ambush stance. I didn't even really think about that. Okay. All right. Another ambush. Well, let's see if we can hurry up and fit this win into this episode. 3 relatively big battles in an episode. I did pretty much promise it was going to be action-packed. And the interesting thing about this one, okay, this could be a little bit harder, but also a little bit of a bigger win for us because he's got some really good high-ranking units in this battle. Be nice to get those wiped out, which I think we'll be able to. Don't really think there's going to be a big problem here with wiping him out. Let's go ahead and get you guys. Let's go back to the strategy that we used on the first battle. Let's go ahead and get you guys down here. We're going to have you... no, let's get you over here. We can have you sort of hitting from a flank. You 4 hit from behind. I actually kind of want this to be the other way around. I want you over here, and the dogs, I want you over here. The dogs are really going to be relegated now to just hitting his missile units. And Khazrak, we're going to actually have you attack from here and see if that pulls some of his better melee units in this direction, in which case we will then run away from them for a minute and then swing around and see how that works out. Okay, so we're going to start out with 3 charging in, and followed by all these guys, followed by the raiders. Okay, and are they locked? They do look locked. All of you guys in. Come on, please. Thank you. You guys, like this. Get on them, dogs. I don't want you actually locked into that combat. I want you on them. You guys on them. Khazrak, let's get a fireball on that big batch right there. Bray Shaman, pull back, hide in the woods. You guys can now hit them. You guys hit there. My raiders, what are you guys doing? Okay, my dogs are already broken. Khazrak. Well, he drew some of their units away. It looks like the Bray Shaman. You get hidden, please. The dogs, I'm not too worried about them. We really need all of his gunners. We need them eliminated. Let's go ahead and oh, he's level 11. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, get rid of the handgunners first. You guys can, I think, pull back at this point. You guys move forward. You guys move forward. Let's go ahead and get you charging into the back of his Reichsguard here. You guys, I want you hiding for now. Okay, I think his Reichsguard is about broken. Can we get a fireball off on them? We can. Let's go ahead and just eliminate the handgunners until they are shattered. Reichsguard is broken. That's good. You guys, okay, the Reichsguard are shattered. That's even better. You guys are holding up okay. Bray Shaman can now get in here and start casting his Spirit Leech. Victories on our grasp. All we gotta do is break them to destroy the army. That's the most important thing. Let's go ahead and get Khazrak in on his lord. You guys swing around and hit the swordsman from behind, please. Okay, we got the Spirit Leech off. Get you in there. Okay, feeling, oh, our Minotaurs here are in not great shape. I'm going to actually pull them back. Let's get another Spirit Leech in on his lord. His lord's going to die, and that will break the rest of his army, I think. Okay, you guys shoot his handgunners. We want those handgunners dead. Okay, Minotaurs, you can get in there now on the broken units. His lord is broken, 500 health. Bray Shaman can get in here as well. Okay, come on, let's kill that lord. Everybody on the lord now. Never mind you guys, you raiders aren't going to be able to hit him. You just take your target practice at whatever suits. What about you, Khazrak? Can you catch up to him? Possibly not, but you can at least get a fireball on him. Oh, that knocked him down. That's good. Come on, guys. Get on him. 159. We can do that, right? Do we have a slow spell? We do not. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right. Okay, nice way to finish this episode, I think. We are going to survive the end turn. Pretty sure. He does have another army that could attack us, and we're now visible. But I don't think that other army is strong enough to attack us. Maybe I'm wrong. I've been wrong before. Meanwhile, we get some nice money. A little bit more dread. We keep losing Bestial Rage by sacrificing captives, and then we keep getting it back by winning battles. I don't see any reason to stop doing that. It's a good exchange. Okay. All right. Okay. He's not able to reach us. All right. Another big moment. He can't be a whole heck of a lot stronger than us at this point. We keep destroying an army per turn. Wow, okay. Alright. We're now at war with 4 different Empire factions. Why not? And I'm going to double check, but I'm kind of assuming none of them are at war with anyone else. Training dummies, huh? Well, I won't say no to that. Rank game, that's always good. A little bit of equipment that I'll take a look at next time. We're doing okay here. We're still holding together. He's probably moved him. Yeah, he's out of range of us being able to attack him. So we'll definitely have to go back into encampment stance for another turn instead of getting an offensive ambush battle in this turn. And what was I going to check? Yes, the relative faction strength here. We're at 124, which is awful. And Festus still only at war with people we don't care about for the most part. Well, I mean, we care about New Solland, but okay, so Vissenland only at war with us. Nordland is at war with us, as well as is that Wulfric? I don't know. Reichland is finally Wargrove of Woe. Okay, all right, so that's a good thing. And Reichland is down to a strength of 105. Like I thought, they can't be a whole heck of a lot stronger than us, and they're not. Okay, so even though things look bleak from just a, overwhelming number of enemies with an overwhelming number of armies, things are really not so bleak. They're really not. We're doing okay. We don't have any herdstones, but it's all good. It's all good. We'll get another herdstone up, and what we need to do is we need to start reducing Reichland's capacity to replenish their armies really, really quickly, which basically means getting them from 15 settlements. We need to start destroying Reichland settlements is basically what it comes down to. But anyway, that all sounds great, but it is going to have to wait until the next episode because that's all we have time for in this one. It continues to be a very exciting series, at least for me. I hope it is at least for some of you. And I will see you in the next one.